Hello, and welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to talk about something that is so fundamental to our well-being: sleep. More specifically, we're diving into some really practical ways to get more restful nights for people living with ALS, and of course, for their families. This whole guide is really built on shared experiences and advice, focusing on what actually makes a difference. And that right there is really the heart of it, isn't it? Sleep can feel like a real challenge, but the big takeaway here is that even small, thoughtful changes can have a huge positive impact. It's all about finding what's going to work for you and your family.
So why is this such a big deal? Look, quality sleep isn't some kind of luxury. It's an absolutely essential part of the journey. When we sleep, our bodies get to work on repair and recovery. For anyone with ALS, making rest a priority is a direct investment in keeping up strength, staying sharp, and just supporting overall wellness.
And this creates such a powerful ripple effect. When sleep gets better for one person, it boosts their physical comfort, which then helps sharpen their mood and focus. And that wave of positive energy, it can lift the entire family, creating more of those moments of peace and connection that are so important.
Okay, so where do we even begin? A fantastic place to start is by taking control of the environment. The goal here is to build a real sleep sanctuary, a space that is designed from the ground up to just invite comfort and rest. We can break this down into three main pillars. It's pretty straightforward. First, you've got the bed itself. Second, the atmosphere in the room. And third, all the positioning aids that give you that crucial support. Let's dig into each one. The foundation is, of course, the bed. An adjustable bed is just fantastic because you can easily elevate the head and feet, which can make a world of difference for comfortable breathing. A pressure-relieving mattress helps prevent those sore spots from staying in one position, and tools like bed rails or a trapeze can give you leverage and really promote a sense of independence.
Next up is the atmosphere. You know, our bodies are wired to respond to cues from our environment. A cool, dark room, ideally somewhere between 65 and 70 degrees, is a powerful signal that it's time to rest. Things like blackout curtains, a white noise machine, even calming scents like lavender, they all work together to create this perfectly peaceful backdrop for sleep. And these simple positioning aids, honestly, they can be absolute game changers for finding that stable, comfortable spot. Wedge pillows give you really reliable elevation. A full body pillow can just cradle your body to support your back and hips. And something as simple as a pillow between the knees, it helps align the spine and can reduce a ton of strain.
All right, so beyond just the bedroom setup, there are some specific tools out there designed to support physical comfort and, really importantly, breathing. Let's take a look at a few of the key aids that can make a really significant difference.
For some people with ALS, the muscles that help us breathe can get weaker, and that makes it harder to get a full breath, especially when you're lying down. One of the most effective tools for this is something called non-invasive ventilation, or NIV. It sounds technical, but it's pretty simple. A device, like a BiPAP machine, just provides gentle air support through a mask. It helps the body's natural breathing rhythm, and that can lead to deeper, much less interrupted sleep and way more energy the next day.
Now, when we talk about sleep aids, it is all about a balanced approach. On one hand, you have medical options like melatonin or gabapentin, and you should always discuss those with a doctor to make sure they're the right fit. And then on the other hand, you've got natural aids like chamomile tea, lavender, or even guided imagery, which can all help calm the mind and body as part of a great wind-down routine.
This all kind of builds on the fact that our nights are so often shaped by our days. This is where sleep hygiene comes into play. It's just the collection of daily habits that really create a strong foundation for a restful night.
A consistent evening wind-down period is just crucial. You can think of it as a simple checklist. On one side, embrace things like dim lights, soft music, maybe some gentle reading. On the other side, try to limit screens for about an hour before bed, and definitely steer clear of caffeine or any heavy meals in the evening.
So this is a great moment to just pause and think about it for yourself. What's one small thing, maybe it's 5 minutes of quiet reading or listening to a favorite song, that you could add to your routine tonight to signal to your body and your mind that it's time to rest?
Of course, this journey isn't a solo one. Not at all. The path to better sleep is so often a shared one, where the partnership between individuals, their families, and their caregivers is absolutely vital.
This quote just nails it. It really speaks to the importance of support that's both practical and emotional. We're talking about teamwork, open communication, and encouraging each other, turning those challenges into opportunities to connect.
So what does that actually look like? Well, it means helping with repositioning in a way that's comfortable for everyone. It means talking openly about what's working and what isn't,
And this is critical. It also means making sure that caregivers get the rest they need too. And please, don't forget to celebrate the small victories. A good night's sleep is a huge win for the whole team.
As we wrap things up here, it's so important to just hold on to this idea. You don't have to change everything all at once. Progress happens in small steps. The key is to just start with one little adjustment. Maybe it's a new pillow or a consistent bedtime, and then build on that success.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. With these tools, these routines, and a real spirit of collaboration, better rest is totally within reach. So what if tonight could be the start of that journey toward more refreshing sleep and brighter days for everyone? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.